Yeah, what's going on, big fella? The big
Steve,
guy.
what's happening, bro?
Guy
The one and only media master guy with you here today with the one and only, you can't clone me.
Yeah.
Grill in Manila.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. You know,
Yes.
I had some stuff I was going to talk about, but you know what?
Yeah. I mean,
Like Bill O'Reilly, we'll do it live.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We do it
Love
live.
I love it, man.
So what's on your mind, brother?
Well,
What's on your mind
man,
from a
you
media
know,
perspective?
it's media perspective. You know, it's been awesome. Val got some dope pictures.
Yeah, the Baroness, she prides herself on taking photos.
Yeah.
But you do too, brother. Don't accept no slack.
I appreciate it. I haven't realized how sexy I look, you know,
Yeah,
until
yeah.
she started taking pictures, and I'm like,
When you're behind the camera all the time.
yeah, I'm behind the camera all the time.
Right.
But still, no, it's been awesome, especially getting out of COVID and all that. It's been great to be back here.
Yeah.
Excited about the new journey with the new gorilla running things.
Yeah, it's been about 100 days since I took the big desk, and shout out to Rocket City Woodworks who built me a big desk. The Gorilla desk is large
really?
and in charge, brother. Yeah, I got a large and in charge desk, man. It's I'll have to send pictures to the group, man. Maybe I'll do a video someday of the.
Yeah, where's that?
It's at my house, man.
Okay.
It's at my house, man. I can't have it here. Like, there's too many games going on here. Like,
Does it have like
it's a lot of control.
a gorilla scrape, you know, like carved into the?
Not yet. No.
Not yet, okay.
They're gonna come up with something cool and creative. I trust Chris and Pace. They said they're gonna come up with something really cool.
Okay.
But it
dope.
does have something really cool on my desk that I'll share. I'll share it later. I'll surprise you. But basically, it's a really awesome piece that was done for us by a friend. It's pretty neat. I'll leave that as a teaser.
Okay.
Maybe we'll do that in a video or a photo later on. So,
Okay.
but yeah,
That'd be dope.
this 100 days, I took the big desk, got a big Gorilla desk. Lots of good stuff happening. I'm always in the lab cooking up stuff, man. It's just like
Okay. Good deal.
yeah, it's a nonstop,
Awesome, man.
nonstop train, but we're loving it, man. Every day is fun, man.
Good. Awesome. You know, I think it was just the other day. Little switch on the topic there, but you know, I was here and I forget what I was doing. Either way, a squat or something, and I was just like, man. I remember the first day I walked in here, man. I remember the first day I couldn't even do a below parallel squat.
Yeah.
And you know, as you know, I see other people that have been here for a while, or the new people that come in, like, man, I can't do this, and I'm like, man, you just wait. It's been awesome to see the level of change that has happened.
Yeah,
you know?
an improvement, right? Like,
Yeah.
I think we all, no matter how fit you were when you got here, or whatever your reason was for coming through that door. I say everybody comes to the door has a purpose, right? You're here for a reason. It's like, it's interesting to see, and I'm always pointing out to athletes, hey, I remember when you couldn't do that. You know, I did so many fundamentals. I probably done most of the fundamentals the past couple of years.
I'd love to see that.
Yeah. So I'm like, hey man, don't forget. When I see them getting frustrated in workout, but remember when you couldn't do a box jump?
Like, oh yeah.
Remember when it was a trainer bar and not a regular bar? Like, remember when you couldn't squat? Like, there's value in reflecting on where we came from. That's why I'm always so big on document your history, put your scores in sugar wall, and like take the opportunity.
Yeah,
you don't get that opportunity to look back if you don't have the data to see it.
Right.
We did the Tabata bike challenge this week. Last 2 years ago, a year ago, whenever we did it last time, I did 40 something cals and I died. Like, I literally was on the floor in the pyramid. There's pictures of me just rolling around the floor in agony, right? Did it a couple days ago and did 61 after a full day of training. I did 61. So, you know, I'm not special. It's the process and the system that we have to make you better, right? Like that's tangible evidence of improvement. If I didn't have that score of 40 something from previously, if I didn't have that score written down somewhere, and that picture of me dying, I wouldn't have had a target to hit. I'd just been pedaling away, like. But knowing where you
that's
came
not
from,
bad.
Yeah.
Now you actually measure it.
Great
Yeah.
momentum. Yeah. I love it. I love to see the change in people. I love to see you know, that big improvement. Like you say, it's a lot of fun. I'm always pointing out, like, don't forget how far you've come. If today that muscle up didn't happen, don't forget there was a time when you couldn't even do a pull up.
Speaking of muscle ups, I think it was yesterday. Oh, what was yesterday? It might have been yesterday. I don't remember, but
The burpee muscle up.
Yeah.
That's gross. Tyler's evil, isn't he?
It was yesterday, and it was. And I think that's one of the things. You know, I was reading Atomic Habit. And you know, rather than it be like this big, huge, gigantic goal, it's more of like these incremental things. And then out of nowhere, it just happens. And then Nando hops up, and I mean, we weren't even in the workout or nothing. He hops up, and it's like, I did a muscle up. Like, what? That's so awesome.
Yeah, it's so funny as a coach too, because we've all seen it. We've all talked about Nando. Like, his gymnastic ability is there. It's just one day and I think Billy and I said it last week. One day it's just going to click and it's going to happen, and there you go. He's another guy that's benefited hugely from the gymnastics classes. Like, I'm so excited to see this next gymnastics class. I've told all the students, like, I'm probably more excited than they are to see their results. We've got this whole group of people that are kind of like at the cusp of that next level. Like, they're right at the cusp of, of the big stuff, the muscle ups, the really, really high volume kipping pull-ups, the ability to do things. They're right there. And I'm really excited to see what happens. Like, Jay Pizzle just got a way of breaking gymnastics down. I'm only by a little bit of gymnastics than I am because of him. So, like, I'm super excited to see that next class come out. It's going to be awesome.
Speaking of that, the other thing that made me think about it, like, is the Brazilian. I keep saying Brazilian.
I do too. Like, I'm like BJ. Is it TD BJJ? Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? Is it? I don't want to disrespect it because it's really powerful stuff.
Yeah.
And people that do this stuff, like Brendan, I mean, they take it pretty seriously. It's their thing, right? So like, I would hate somebody called CrossFit like, that fitter stuff.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hey.
CrossFit. Hey, yeah, right.
And it's CrossFit Impulse. Get it right, dude.
Yeah.
Get it right, you.
That's true. So that's just not trying to stop myself. It's like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, BJJ.
Totally forgiven. I do the same thing.
But I think you had something, announcement about that. What was that?
Yeah. So we're obviously really interested in everyone. Like, the class sold out so fast. We had so many people that said, I wish I could have got in. We're going to continue jiu-jitsu, but as a sustainment course, for those of us that are in it, we're liking it so much that we're going to do that a couple times a month. We're going to do continued classes on every other Thursday. Brandon's going to come in and do instructed classes. Plus, we're going to have open mat time. So if you want to lay down and wrestle, you can't just walk into CFI and wrestle. It doesn't work that way. Like, you have to be part of the club. We have to have tasted your stuff for a little bit. Like, we have to know that you can know what you're doing. So, or if you have like an extensive background, we've got a guy, Morgan, who's done 8, 10, 15 years of jiu-jitsu. Another guy you don't
really?
want to wrestle.
Morgan's done?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Morgan's fun. Morgan's fun to wrestle with. On Saturday, we've been just kind of hanging out and rolling around.
Yeah.
We're going to formalize that. So, like, there'll be some time, open mat time on maybe Tuesdays and Saturdays after workouts.
Okay.
We'll roll the mats out, and if you want to wrestle, come wrestle. You want to work on your skills.
Okay,
it's a time to work on that. But you have to be a part of the club. You have to have gone through Brennan's class.
Gotcha.
Or you have to have some kind of approval, like Morgan, like you've been through it forever. The only reason Morgan wasn't wrestling with us, and you're probably glad he wasn't.
Yeah.
is because he had a schedule conflict. He's out there. He's out there defending the populace.
Yeah.
So, we're gonna keep that going. We'll keep jiu-jitsu going. We're also gonna have the one-on-one classes because there was a lot of people. Like, remember, it sold out really fast. Like, we had a lot of people that were like, hey, I missed it. I wanted to get in on it. And I said, hey, man, like, we'll run it again in the spring. We're going to continue to run our specialty classes all next year. Like, we're just going to figure out how to schedule. Now that we have adjusted our evening schedules, 7 o'clock in the afternoon, that's going to be our kind of our slot for open classes. And we're going to do, whatever people want to do, we'll do them. I'm constantly reflecting on not just CrossFit, but my life in general. Like, how did I get here? Where am I? Why am I here?
Oh, dude, yeah, absolutely.
I guess I'm at that point where I guess I'm too old to. That reflective period in my life. But I remember you and I's first workout together. It was like a lunch class, and we were partners.
Which one was this?
And it was something awful. It was like burpees, power cleans, and some kind of pull-ups, and I was so big and I was so out of shape, and you were like had shoulder surgery, and like and I think we talked for like an hour and a half or 2 hours after that class. We just sat and talked, and like just like this, and so while we have a kind of sort of plan, there's also just unscripted conversation, and this is something that I'm a big fan of capturing in this forum because these are the moments that are really powerful about CFI. When I think about what we do, man, 30 minutes of the class, we're 30 minutes of an hour, we're beating the hell out of each other. Right. But the next hour, we're sitting around talking shit, sharing memories. Remember when that happened? Like, I've got so many Jeff stories. Like, there are so many Broden Actual stories. BA, Broden Actual, BA as I call him. There's so many BA stories, that are just so powerful that you don't get unless you have these conversations.
Right.
And that's what makes us a culture and a community. It's not. Right. It's not a bunch of barbells and 4 walls. Hell, you can do that anywhere.
Right.
It's this. Right. It's this right here. Yeah. It makes it special.
Absolutely.
So, so while we have a script, we're also just having a conversation.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, absolutely. I remember when, I think this is right after you hit 550. How much did you bench? You hit 500
at the 500. Yeah, 500. Yeah, in nasty practice. Yeah, 500.
think it was, something like that. And a little bit after we had, oh man, I told you I'll redeem myself, I promise. I think it was a fireman's carry.
Oh yeah, the fireman's
Yeah,
carry.
we were partners.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, man. Sorry.
I remember I was like, it was a, what was it? It was a, we each had a pack on. We had packs on.
Right.
And you were my partner, and I was heavy. And I remember you thinking, you were like, "Hey, Steve, I'll carry you," and I was like, "I don't know, bro. I don't know."
I did it when we ran around the building.
We did a practice
no problem.
with no packs on.
Right.
But you added your 30-pound pack and my 30-pound pack.
I think you added the pack. I was like, "Fuck the pack.
That's
I can't
60
do the pack."
plus Steve. The gorilla's not light.
Yeah.
And then I think you dumped me.
I
had a concussion, so I don't really remember, but I think you may have dumped me on my head.
It was immediate. It wasn't even like 100 meters in or a half mile in. It was a pickup and
Timber, you're so tall too. Like I feel like I was falling from space.
Yeah.
Like I feel
You're
like the friction
welcome.
of the air. I got burned on my face
goodness.
coming down because you're so tall. And then you rang my bell pretty good. I don't remember a whole lot of the rest of the work. I think I ended up carrying CB and Lauren. The rest, because like, and you carried somebody else. Because like I was just geometrically not designed to be carried.
Yep. My bad. Those are the fun memories we have.
Yeah, man.
Putting people in other dimensions and blacking them out.
Yeah, I mean it's like jujitsu, right? We find out what blacking out feels like. So it's not the worst thing in the world.
Have you gotten that already?
No. I'm quick to let them know that's it. Like all the guys know the gorilla's fragile. Don't break him. Like we need these shoulders for nasty.
Right.
Big nasties. It's nasty season.
Yeah.
Right. We're getting on nasty season. So like we had our first practice, and of course it takes me 4 months to build up to get ready. It's just how it works for me. Like.
Right.
But as I'm old, it takes time to build up to that big number. But so I gotta take care of my shoulders. I can't get beat up. We need these shoulders for one day in January.
And that's it. And we can trash them for a while till the next year.
Destroy him.
Yeah.
Destroy him. Get strong or die. But
dude,
this moment, I'm wrapped in bubble wrap. Like Maurice is wrapped in bubble wrap. Maurice looks really good this year. Like.
Dope.
I told him the other day we had practice on Saturday. And practice was lit, bro. Like if you weren't here, you missed it. Like practice was lit. And we're starting early this year. We're prepping early so we can kind of find some things out. We've got a few injuries, so we got some new faces. Like some folks are on the mend. Injuries are part of life. Like we've learned that. One of the things I like about CrossFit is we train around our bullshit. You get hurt, fine. We'll train around it. We'll adapt. We'll overcome.
Right.
And so, but when it comes to throwing those big numbers up, if you get injured, you're on the mend, and that's okay. Like the good news is we got such a strong tribe.
Right.
We got new faces. They're all working hard. Everybody's got their targets they're trying to hit for their specific list for the next 11 plus 1 weeks. That's 12 weeks for most people, but 11 plus 1 for everybody that's lifting. And then it's like 176,000 hours. I did the math. Didn't need a calculator, I just did it.
Yeah, that was
176,000 hours. Yeah, like that was savant, like Rain Man stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was super exciting. Like Maurice looked as good as I've ever seen him look. Like,
hey, how are you?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Are you guys doing an interview?
Oh please, come on.
Come on in.
Do your thing.
He can cut it whenever.
Yeah, you're good. What's up?
Are one of you guys the new owner of
This guy.
Okay.
Are you just coming to hang out? You guys training today? What's the deal?
Yes, we're training today. We're doing a class this morning.
Okay, cool. What time?
9:30.
Cool. We can wrap this up in about 4 minutes if that's
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna be setting up and
Sounds great.
we've got plenty of time.
Yeah, we never got to meet, so I'm glad we got to meet.
Yeah, perfect. Sounds great.
All right. Yeah. So big nasty practice. Maurice is looking great.
Right.
We got Dustin Adair, aka Gypsy Danger.
Yeah.
Who's gonna hang out with us. He's like a Swiss Army knife. We'll find a place for him to fit in. Got several positions where people are duking it out. Like we have some competitive. I love competition. Competition brings out the best in us.
Right.
That's why we do this stuff, right? Competition brings out the best in us. We got some folks who are competing for spots. Man, just like the whole team looks strong. Like it looks like we're going to have some really exciting time and some big numbers in January.
I think one of the biggest things I did notice, especially first starting, because I never really belonged to like a gym or anything like that until I came here. But I remember when I didn't work on weekends. I work on weekends now.
Yeah.
I used to come to those when they're getting ready and practicing and stuff. And then I actually went to the nest. I couldn't go the first year. I went the next year, and I mean, there's a place for everybody to help support Because even, you know, the people who put the effort in, and, you know, yourself and Maurice and everybody who's doing it, it's like, man, you know, having that support for that, you know, they're grinding it out and throwing that extra pound, and having that support from the fam, like, it definitely makes a difference. So if you just sitting at home not doing nothing, man, bring it on down. Saturdays,
it's a big energy changer. Like, just having, like I said, even just people sitting around during practice, like it's, you know, it's just so much energy that you feed off of. Like, it takes a village. It's one of those things where it takes a village. Like, I couldn't imagine playing a professional sport in an empty stadium.
Oh right.
Let alone, I mean, slinging some heavy weight, representing the tribe, like with the with the tribe on our chest and our names on our back, like the ability to do that. I mean, it's just we've seen it. I mean, almost everybody PRs at the Nasty because the crowd is so hype.
Right.
And basically, CrossFit Impulse takes over. Like, we just take over protocol. We just we annexed like a chunk of their.
Oh yeah.
Like, this is us.
I remember that. I remember that. Yeah.
Like, this is us, and we want to do the same thing again this year. We want to represent, like, just fill out the gym, like make it hard for them to have all of us packed in there. It's gonna be wild.
Oh yeah, because I do remember. I think the first time, I think I reposted the first video I did.
Yeah.
And I didn't do like a hype video before that or anything. Then I did the hype video. And everyone's like, man, I haven't seen this big return. It's because your videos. I'm like, I don't know, it's just videos. And then somebody pointed it out, and I saw like the Impulse group, and I forget the other. It was Protocol and a couple other ones. I forget the names. No disrespect, world.
Yeah, we're all part of the community, right?
But I saw like it was like sardines. I mean, it's like a whole. It was so packed. I was like, that's dope. That's awesome.
Yeah. So obviously, hashtag COVID, hashtag not my virus. There'll probably be some restrictions. But let's make it uncomfortable for them. Let's make them figure out how we're going to get all these people in there within the guidelines and within Meemaw's rules. Shout out to Meemaw, keeping the gyms open, keeping us doing what we do. She recognizes that fit people are doing good things. So
absolutely.
We'll obey the recommendations they have for us, but we'll still have a good event. So it should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I guess we have to wrap this up because we got a
great conversation.
Awesome class. Yeah.
One
definitely have to do this.
More
again.
to follow. More to follow, right? Yeah.
Amen to that.
Yeah,
so guys,
we'll have special guests.
Yes.
Like Arsenio Hall, bro. The CrossFit Impulse Minute with Guy and.
Well, think a name. We'll get a jingle too. Yeah. I like it.
Yeah, we got some music people. You're talented. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. I'll play the triangle.
So I go get it. Hate means I do something right. So I'm a little.
Dude, I think we just. Did we just become hip hop artists?
Yeah.
I think we just made modern hip hop, right?
Dude, nowadays. Yeah. Money, booty, money.
I love it.
Yeah. See, that's what you're gonna be missing out if you don't be watching these. Whatever it is, like, subscribe, share, whatever.
Do all that stuff.
Whatever else you want to see, want to hear, let us know.
Yeah, in the
Thank
comments
you so much.
and below. I think you do it in the comments. Is that what you do now?
Yeah.
That's what the young kids do now?
Yeah. Something like that.
Send a telegraph. I'm old. Like, Morse code. We'll figure it out.
All right.
Supplies, you wanna land, me and fly. Look at the miles, I be in skies, right by my side. Miss, look at them thighs up in Dubai. You see us, black man, black sand beaches.